Hi, how are you doing today?
Good, thanks.
All right, well, I'm Brittany, and I am the social worker here at the Children and Family Resource Center.
Okay.
And you're Susan, correct?
I am, yes. Nice to
All right,
meet you,
great.
Brittany.
So, I want to talk a little bit about confidentiality really quick before we
Okay.
get started and everything.
Okay.
So, basically, everything that's said here will not leave this room. The only time that would happen is if you or your family was in danger and any threat to danger.
Okay.
So, yep. And
Alright, sounds good.
I just have this form if you want to look at that really quick.
Okay, I'll probably just read it after we leave, you know. But yeah,
Well, it basically just says everything, I just said to you.
Okay, well, sounds good. Yeah, I'll sign it when we're done.
So. Okay.
Thank you
All
so
right, great.
much.
No problem.
Okay.
All right, so basically today I just want to assist you with, getting you connected to any resources you need.
Okay.
And, just trying to help Bobby out because I saw in the file he's struggling a little bit, in
Yeah,
school.
he is.
And he's acting out a little bit, so we're going to address that for sure.
Okay, yeah, it's been really tough at home and at school, so the school's calling me every day because he either isn't doing his homework or, he's picking fights or arguments with the teachers or his friends or, so, and at home he's just, the same way too, so I'm glad to be here, I'm glad that, you guys got me in, so.
Yeah, great. I'm gonna really try and help you, and we're gonna establish some, overall goals and, any needs that you have too. This is also for you too, because, it's about the family unit, so.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's just been tough, I don't know if you read, but, my husband passed 6 months ago. Before that, things were great, but, it's been tough since then, dealing with it, so, hopefully we can get back on track.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your husband.
Yeah, it's all right. Hopefully, things will get better. It's slow, but it's moving.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it sounds like you're just really trying to, keep strong, and especially for Bobby.
Yeah, I don't really have much time to, concentrate on anything else. I work full time.
Yeah, it's really hard.
And then I've got Bobby full time, so luckily my parents, are willing to help out. But it's really a 24-hour job. Having Bobby and then between work and trying to figure everything out and trying to move on with our lives, the best way we can. So it's been pretty tough. So.
Yeah. So I sense a lot of stress and struggle going on. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm stressed out every day, especially, adding Bobby's, school, and the way he's acting there, the way he's acting at home, it just builds on top of that. So, just, hopefully we can figure it out because I don't know how much more I can take of, him getting in trouble and who knows, how bad it's going to get. So, hopefully we can do something for him.
Yeah, we will definitely. So do you think it would be difficult, getting him to come in? What do you think?
He hasn't done much since, his father passed. We used to go out and play sports and hang out with his friends and do all types of stuff. Now he just kind of stays inside and plays his games on his computer and doesn't want to come down for family dinner and, so I can try to get him in. He's been talking a little bit with his cousin, so hopefully, maybe we can do like a family thing, and because I know his cousin's a support system, so hopefully we can figure something out. But at the end of the day, it's he kind of has to. There's nothing else that he can really do. He can't sit in this room for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to figure something out to get him here.
So it sounds like he really enjoys being with his family.
Well, he used to.
Yeah, he used to.
We used to do everything together: family vacations, dinners, barbecues with everyone, sports, and we were just typical family, and it all changed. So.
Do you think that was some of his source of happiness was being involved with the family stuff and sports?
I'm sure it was. Those are things that he enjoyed and stuff that people enjoy brings them happiness. So I I don't see it anymore. There's no joy in anything he does. So I don't really know where to go from here.
Yeah, it sounds like you both are still like really grieving, and I'd really like to help you guys out, individually and as a family. So we're gonna.
That sounds like it's just what we need.
Yeah.
So.
Definitely.
I just, I just really hope Bobby can get back to where he was. He doesn't even see his friends anymore. They all used to play around outside the neighborhood and have sleepovers, and they were on the same sports teams, and he doesn't want to do any of that. At school, he's picking fights, and the schoolwork. I'm concerned about that because I don't want him to get so far behind that he can't, catch up, and he has to be held back, and then his friends are going on, and he's stuck back in, the same grade, and his friends are moving on, and that could be even more devastating.
Yeah, we could even, give him some tutoring. Type of resource too, because we don't want him to fall too far behind.
No, I think that'll just be devastating if he can't, continue on with his friends. I think long term, once he, hopefully gets out of this, funk that he's in. I just don't really know what to do. I've tried, pretty much everything. So it's just, I don't know how much more I can handle, So hopefully.
I know it seems really overwhelming right now, but some of the things you've already talked about sound like they could push him and yourself in a better direction.
Oh yeah, it's just about, actually doing those things. I know what needs to be done, but it just I can't seem to make it happen.
Yeah. Well,
Obviously Bobby, him staying in his room all day isn't helping, but I can't seem to get him out.
Yeah.
So he just doesn't want to do anything really. So hopefully, is there any, do you have any suggestions? Like, are you saying therapy or, different?
Yeah, definitely therapy. And what are his other like social supports other than yourself?
Like I said, his cousin and his grandparents, but that's pretty much it. He had his friends, but he doesn't want to see him anymore. And who knows how much a young kid could be a support. I guess they can to a little bit, but who knows.
I think the main thing is to focus on the grief factor, because I think that's what's causing all these other problems that he's having. So also having the support of his cousin and the grandparents, them telling him it's okay, that if he needs help, because it sounds like he's kind of like embarrassed and ashamed sort of that.
Yeah, I just, I don't know what's going on with him. I'm sure he is. I don't know if he has shame. I think it's just fear, He seems fearful of everything now. So, I just really want the old Bobby back,
I know we've been talking a lot about Bobby, and I also want to check in on you. How are you doing with everything? Do you want any kind of individual help?
Well, obviously my first priority is my son.
Yes, of course.
I'd love to, talk to someone, but it seems that I can't get past my grief without, Bobby getting past his, because that's my baby.
Yep.
And I don't, you can't really be happy if your kid's not happy. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
So I love, to work on it at the same time he is, but at the same time, he is my number one priority.
Okay.
So.
We're going to address him first then, if that's what you're most comfortable with.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
Really about you guys.
Obviously, I want to get better while he gets better, but it's hard for me to grieve when I still have all these responsibilities.
Yeah, and it sounds like you're busy. It's probably hard to even, get here to the appointment and stuff. So, we're going to help him out first. We're going to do our best to get him in here.
Okay.
And if you have any problems, you come back and see me, and we'll keep working on it until we get him here.
Yeah.
So.
Is the next session going to be with Bobby, or?
You can try that, yes.
Okay.
But if it doesn't, like I said, we'll brainstorm from there.
Okay, so
we'll get him here.
What do you think about, like, I talked about the grades thing. I know you said we'd get a tutor, but is there any type of way we can get in touch with his teachers and, like, let them know what's going on?
Yeah, as long as that's okay with you, I can talk to them.
No, I definitely want that, because I think the teachers need to know what's going on, because they probably think he's like this jerk that's just running around, acting out and not caring about school. But I just think in reality they need to know what's going on. So that he can get some support there too, and maybe they can push him a little bit. So I don't know if that's something that we can do.
Oh yeah, we can definitely speak with them.
Okay.
Because like you said, I think it's important because he isn't
Yeah.
just being a jerk. He's just going through some things.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. So.
Do you have any questions so far? Does everything sounding right to you?
I guess maybe we could get together a schedule on when I'm gonna be here and when he's gonna be here, and then when if we're gonna meet together.
Okay.
Because I'd like to be a little prepared for that. Like I said, it sounds all good. I just really hope it works. I really want Bobby I know to be back.
Okay.
Because like I said, he doesn't talk to me anymore. He doesn't want to be around me. He doesn't even really want to be in the house. He doesn't leave his room.
Mm-hmm.
He has a pet dog. He doesn't even take it out anymore. I'm pretty much taking care of everything. So it's flipped our lives upside down. So
Okay.
like I said, I think the emotional thing is more important than the school thing. But I'd love to see both of them get back on track. I don't know what you think about that.
Well, let me just kind of summarize everything we've basically talked about so far.
Okay.
So, you feel like you're having a little bit of issues, but you want to address Bobby's first.
Mm-hmm.
He's withdrawing in a lot of aspects of his life that, he used to thrive in. So,
Totally.
First off, I think the therapy is the best thing for him. I think we first need to get him into therapy,
Mm-hmm.
and I think things will get better from there because emotionally, he's got to be healthy.
Okay.
And, we can start trickling in some of the sports back into his life,
Okay. Sounds good.
and then, get the teachers involved again.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, great.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a great night.
Thank
And I
you.
look forward to our next visit.
Thank you.